What's going on? Welcome to today's review video. My name is Colton. Today we're going to be talking about the products and tools that I use in the How to Mud Holes in Sheetrock project. If this is your first time here checking out this video or our channel, we ask that you'd subscribe. The reason for that is we complete projects, demonstrate them, and review the products that we use in helping you turn your house into a home. If you want to see other review videos that we've done in the past, I'll put a link of that right up above. The products and tools that I use in the How to Mud a Hole in Sheetrock project, I would give a 5 out of 5 stars, and I'll tell you why. I would recommend this USG all-purpose joint compound. It is only $3.47 at Home Depot. It is 1.75 pints, so it only covers about 22 square feet. And this mixture is already mixed in for you, so it's ready to go right when you pop off that lid. When you do store this, make sure that the lid is on nice and tight, and you try to remove the gunk around the edges. If there is something in the way, it can dry out and you waste a whole bucket of joint compound. You can use this for taping, any sort of patching, or anything dealing with sheetrock. It is recommended on the label that you wait 24 hours to let dry for a second coat, and you wet sand to minimize dust. I would recommend a 6-inch joint knife anytime you are mudding. The reason for that is you can get large amounts of joint compound and apply it anywhere, whether it's in a corner, using tape, or any sort of coverage and blending something in. The blade is made from a high carbon steel and the flexibility is minimal, but this is a great blade to have if you're trying to cover a lot of area. On the hilt of the handle is a little metal piece that you can hammer, and it's very durable. This is very comfortable in your hand. It is made with a hard plastic, but it's very well put together. So this putty knife isn't the exact Warner 1¼ putty knife that I have listed down below in the description, but it's the closest thing that I could find. This carbon steel blade is very flexible, and which is very nice. It also minimizes the amount of mud that you're applying to any given wall because of the blade width. Both of these blades that I've shown are chemical resistant and rust proof. However, if you leave mud on there, or if you leave any sort of chemical on there, it will slowly eat the protectant layer away and it will start to rust or stain your blade. Anytime you're working with drywall or mud and you need to sand, I would highly recommend a 3M drywall sanding block. They're cheap, they're small, and they're a sponge-like, so you can do a wet sand to minimize that dust and it goes back to its shape. This is a fine and medium combination sanding block, so I'm not entirely sure how that works. All I know is that it works. Anytime that I apply mud or need to do a quick fix, I let it dry, sand it off, and then texture and paint, and this thing is awesome. This Homax 25-ounce orange peel wall texture is great, and it's super easy and handy to use. Anytime you're doing some sort of wall repair or patch, you want to make sure that you give it that texture so it blends in with the rest of your wall. When you use this texture, it does dry very quickly, probably less than 5 minutes from what I've seen, and that depends on how much is actually coming out of the can. You can go more fine, you can go more heavy. Obviously, you're going to get more square footage if you go more on the fine side than if you do on the heavy side, but make sure you're matching the wall texture that you're working on. I would also recommend taking the can and spraying it on a test section, say a piece of cardboard, so you can see how much texture is coming out. Anytime you are using this can, you definitely want to make sure you have a very well ventilated area, because that aerosol smell does come out and it does linger. The rest of the products that I used in this project were Bare Paint Primer 1. It was a satin finish, also a paint roller, and a paintbrush. That's it for today. If you want to see more review videos just like this one, go ahead and click on this link right here. And don't forget to click on this link to subscribe so you don't miss out on future review videos and future project videos that we have in the pipeline. Also, be sure to check out our social media accounts that you can find right here. Hopefully you have a wonderful New Year's, and we'll see you in 2018.